Shalom, Israel. Want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BAHASHAM, Rakah, Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders and bishops at Great Millstone, and peace and salutations and peace and mercy to the hopeful elect. Shalom. Back with another lesson. This will be a super quick hit, straight to the point. What you see on the screen is this is off Fox News, and there was a blackout, a power outage over there in Puerto Rico, and we know, over there in Puerto Rico, the so-called Puerto Ricans, that's the tribe of Ephraim. But there was a devastating, power outage, blackout today over there. And we know judgment is starting, with the Lord's people, at his sanctuary, and then on down to the other nations, because we are heading into a terrible time like we've never seen before. But we know the ultimate judgment is going to be right here in America, the U.S., spiritually known as Sodom and Egypt, because here in America, the U.S., this is where that great destruction, that great miraculous deliverance is coming from, because a good bulk of the tribes are right here in this place, the America, the U.S. But point being is, Puerto Rico, they've constantly dealt with blackouts and power outages and stuff like that. But the whole island was completely shut down today. But ultimately, the point being is these blackouts and power outages, they are coming to this place, the U.S., America. You see, blackouts are coming. And we know, you're here in the U.S., your water system is ran on electricity. So when the power goes out and there's no electricity, that's gonna stop your water, and also your sewage. Which your sewage is backed up. It causes a stench, a smell. But these are just plagues that's ultimately coming to this place, the U.S. There are power outages and blackouts coming, and they show you in that documentary. Go and watch that documentary, American Blackout, because we know all roads lead to the RFID, the micro C-hip. And Esau needs chaos. Esau needs chaos. He needs to establish order out of chaos. That's the only way. And this is these power outages, these blackouts, no electricity. You go 72 hours, you even go 10 days without no electricity. You go 48 hours with no electricity, no power. The people are going to start, they're going to start losing it, man. People that are not able to have, able to take their medication, and the generator's not working and stuff like that, are I'm rambling. I'm rambling. But you know, this is part of the this is part of the plagues that the Lord is sending on this place. He did it in the first Egypt. It tell you that in Exodus, the 10th chapter, about the Lord sent darkness that could be felt. And we already know in this place, the U.S., there's a 911 emergency crisis, a dispatcher crisis. You know, people calling in the time of emergency, and they can't get through. And this is what's coming, because you're in this time when the electricity is out, you know, no power, and you're going days without, and people, you know, you're gonna start to have, you know, that's where Salakia, second Ezra's, the 15th chapter, the 16th chapter, the 5th chapter. You're gonna have all of this coming in to play. These are the times we're in, and this is ultimately the Lord coming in like a thief in the night. No power, no electricity. And the Lord tell you too, those that don't believe, you're going to perish in your non-belief. And there's going to be a lot of people that get caught off guard in this time, because they tell you that this is not going to happen in this time. That's not going to happen in our lifetime. You know, don't worry about that. No, we're here. We're here. See, the Lord is he's saving this place, America, the U.S., Babylon, for last, man. He letting people just be as arrogant and just be as proud and just as foolish as they want to be. He gonna let them just wax worse, because we got a lot of people simple that just they're not listening and pay attention to nothing. And this is where the Lord catch you off guard. And there's no way to prep for this, but through the Lord spiritually. Going being spiritually prepped to go, equipped to go without a days, 2 days, 3 days without eating, having nothing to drink, having the name of the Lord, being able to fast and pray. You know, the spirit to endure through all of the afflictions that's coming. A lot of ultimately in this place, the U.S., the people are just they're not built for this. But there are power outages and blackouts that's coming to this place. And see, in this time of darkness and no electricity, the Lord also is going to open up the spiritual realm. And there's going to be creatures and that we've never seen or heard of before, man. You know, that's going to be out, scaring the hell out of people. I can't think of the exact name right now, but somebody they can put it down there in the comment section. But these different creatures and to really put the fear into people, man. People losing their mind. But this is just a quick hit, man. This happened today down there in Puerto Rico. Blackouts, no electricity, the whole Puerto Rico. But this is coming, and like I said, you can you want to start preparing now. Get you some cases of water and canned goods and things like that. That's not gonna save you and deliver you out of this, but you just to to be ahead of the curve and kind of be prepared and and the scripture tells you to be as pilgrims among the earth. Be ready to move around. We're in a time of downsizing. You want to downsize on things, man. Your home and be prepared to be on the move. So, it tell you in Luke, man. Don't the Lord said, don't weep for me, weep for your children, because you're gonna have some women out here in this time of blackouts and no electricity, no way to call 911, the sheriff, none of that, and you got to take matters into your own hands, because we're coming into a time like never before, man. So, and we know this place, America has the most serial killers in the world, and they're paying attention to this stuff. They're paying attention to this stuff. But yeah, power outages, blackouts, are coming to this place, the U.S. A time like never before. Shalom.